About a month ago, I went to Akron, Ohio, and got some new fish and some new fish tanks. One of those new fish spawned me on a new rabbit hole with a different species to explore for the fish tank barn. Today, we're going to see some of the fruits of that exploration and see some new fish and a new tank set up here in the barn. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Welcome back to the fish tank barn. Right now we are looking at a 75-gallon tank. This tank used to be home to my Santa Maria endlers and a bunch of cherry shrimp. I did end up relocating those fish over to a 29-gallon tank. So we're going to go ahead here and re-aquascape this tank and get it ready for our new fish. So I went down to the local fish store today, picked up some new driftwood. So I also do have some dragonstone that I have laying around from some other projects. Even though we are keeping the gravel substrate in the tank, I do have some extra gravel in case I need it. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to escape. As you can see, we're having some challenges here, but the rocks do seem to help. Okay, it's the next day now. We do have the tank set up. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It was a little bit challenging with the driftwood floating up. Plant-wise, we did add pretty much some Vallisneria. I also did add some cryptocorns and just a couple other random plants I had around. So we'll definitely see how this tank grows in. We are adding some Gadiads to this tank as well. So we do have the Alataka Dugesi that we are going to add in here. So hopefully we can get some fry out of the Gadiads. We are moving these from another 29-gallon tank. So hopefully these guys, the new fish, will get along quite well. And it'll be pretty exciting to see some fry from the Gadiads and also seeing what happens with the new fish. So now it's just a waiting game, waiting for the fish to come. Well, the day is finally here. The fish have arrived. So let's go ahead here and we're going to get the box open. So I did order these from Dan's Fish at the Get Gills website. Ordered from him before. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So definitely awesome. So awesome job there. So let's go ahead and start pulling these guys out of the box. First fish we have here. These are the Melanitania bosemani species from Aves Creek. So definitely a nice looking fish. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these guys out of the box. So there's going to be 6 in total. And they're all looking great. All right, so let's go ahead now and get the next fish out. And these are going to be the Melanitania species Kali Timbuni. There's the first one right there. They're all looking good. So, going to be 6 of these guys as well. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these guys out of here and show them to you. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the dwarf neon rainbows. So I'll go ahead and get these guys out as well. All right, so there's the first one out. So I'll go ahead and get the rest of these guys out. So again, we've got 6 of these. All right, so there was 18 fish in total. Everybody came in just great. For whatever reason, I didn't film all the other dwarf neon rainbows for some reason, but they all ended up good. So we'll go ahead and take them upstairs, get them floated, and head on our way. All right, it's later on in the evening now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the fish here. So we are now looking at the tank we aquascaped. These are the Melanitania species Kali Timbuni. Definitely looking really good. Swimming around well. Definitely look pretty happy in their new tank. So now we're looking at the Melanitania bosemani from Aves Creek. So definitely looking swimmingly as well. Doing well. These guys were put into the sailfin molly tank along with the Montezuma swords. And everyone seems to be getting along just fine in here so far. I've been watching this tank off and on all day. And, initially there was a little bit of an investigation, we'll call it. But after that, everyone's doing well. So pretty happy to see that. All right, we now get to the Praycocks. These guys are looking great as well. These guys are in the same 29-gallon tank that the Santa Maria Endlers went into. So they are also living with some cherry shrimp. But these guys are doing great as well. Definitely starting to show their blue color a little bit. Looking forward to these guys growing up. And looking forward to this tank coming along. I really actually do enjoy this tank with the multitude of shrimp and the Santa Maria Endlers. So let's just take a second and enjoy these guys.